Good Filipino afternoon to everybody. Derek with Q Adventures here. Have some clams, shellfish, shrimp, and fruit. Look at my boy Ken. He's enjoying his food. Having a hot meal today. Just thought I'd check in real quick. Ken is also out of insure or running out of insure. So we just picked up Ken to have a quick lunch. Thereafter, we're going to walk him home so we can run to SNR and get him some re-up his insure. Not cheap, but it's a necessity. And also zinc, right, Ken?
Yeah.
What else supplements do you need besides zinc and what you already have?
Supplements?
Yeah. So you have B complex?
Yeah, that's good. I got B complex. I got vitamin D, and I got magnesium.
And magnesium. So you need zinc.
Zinc.
And what else do you need besides zinc? What else do you need that you don't have?
I can't think.
You know, you're always wincing your face. Are you in pain, or are you wincing because you're trying to think? Are you trying to gather your thoughts?
Yeah. When I'm thinking, I'm always, you know.
Yeah, because a lot of viewers were just curious if you were in pain.
No, not in pain. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what the other vitamin is. Oh,
Yeah, you can text me. You know, you can take your time and think about it.
yeah.
So all I have now is insure and zinc. So whatever else that come across your mind, just text me, and then
Okay.
I'll just go off your text and just buy whatever it is that you need from SNR. Because yeah, we have to make that trip across the bridge to SNR because we can access something equivalent to insure over here in Lapu-Lapu. But under the circumstances, I'd rather go with the brand that I am familiar with. I don't want to go with a replacement brand and catch lead poison or something. If it's made in China or something, you know, it's just yeah, they have replacement brands at Save More here, but you know, like I don't know. I'd rather just stick with something I know and just go with SNR. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I think they got Kirkland Signature branded supplements like zinc, so we'll pick that up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, zinc is.
and then
Oh gosh, I can't think what it is.
it's okay. It'll come to you, like we talked about last night. You know, when we were doing that walk.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, last night you did the entire walk from your house to my house plus more, and then back to your house nonstop, unassisted.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that is some gnarly progress. You know, the first time you made, you know, just the one trip from your house to my house,
That's right.
it required 3 breaks. So a lot of progress. So yesterday you did a round trip plus more without a break in between. So that is good. Good progress.
We have a big progress now.
Yeah. And then tonight we'll pick you up again. We'll make the walk again. And then we'll try to call Social Security Administration again because yesterday, you know, we went up to waterfront in Cebu to
Wasted journey.
it's okay, you know, because we were just hoping to find out if they operate there. Then we would have rented a car today and take you there today. But we found out that they do not operate there. They only go there once every quarter. They send representatives there to,
Oh, is that what they do?
yeah, just once a quarter, you know, so they can have like create the opportunity for expats here to have a face-to-face. It's not an everyday operation, just once a quarter. So once we found that out, you know, like they gave us some a telephone number to call, you know, like the U.S. consulate in the Manila consulate, but the phone number is a landline number, and here in the Philippines, you cannot call a landline number with a cell phone. It has to be landline to landline. So that stumped us a little bit as well. So, like, it's okay. There's a workaround. Tonight, we'll come and gather you again.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll make the phone call again, and hopefully this time we're not gonna get we'll get a nicer person on the other line, hopefully, and
Yeah.
and hopefully we just, all we're trying to do is just confirm that your benefits is reinstated,
Yeah.
and if so, we just give them the instruction of, like doing a direct deposit back to your Wells Fargo account, your old account, since we found out that, it wasn't deactivated. So we'll get that accomplished tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, and then meanwhile though, after lunch we'll just run the errands and get you replenish on your Ensure and other vitamins. Okay?
That's really working well.
Yeah, obviously you're making a round trip walk without rest.
I feel a difference since I've been taking that, since I've been using that
Supplement.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the vitamins, the pill, I can feel it. I've taken supplements most of my life,
Yeah.
and it's been very beneficial. But it's like about 2 years
Uh-huh.
that I had to go out. I had to go without the supplements, and I really suffered. I lost my
Balance, nutritional balance.
I couldn't. I went down to 33 kilos.
Your pounds.
I was
Yeah.
I forgot, I was 140 pounds.
Yeah. Ken used to be from looking at his photos, he used to be a short and stubby man.
Yeah,
We giggle about it, we joke about it, but now he's lost a lot of weight, but a lot of progress has been done because of his diet. Like, I'm not a nutritionist, but Ken, we invite Ken over to eat with us, lunch and dinner often, not every day, but often, so the mixture of the combination of eating properly, as well as the supplements that Marissa Lake has sent to us, had done some miracle. He's got a lot more energy and gained some weight. But it's a slow process. It's not an overnight thing. I've had some viewers said some absurd things like feed the man lard, let him drink lard. I'm like, are you out of your effing mind? I will not give the man lard, pig fat.
oh, man.
Drink it with a straw.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I've had some absurd comments, but I'm not a nutritionist, but I know well enough to not give the man lard. But yeah, we'll continue the progress. But this is just a quick update, and the last obstacle here is to confirm the Social Security benefits so Ken can have access to some finances, and then. According to the UK Embassy, they filed the emergency evacuation as of October 11th, 2023. So it's a little bit more than a month now, and they say the process can take anywhere from 1 to 2 months. So I will reach out via email to Emmanuel, which is the representative from the UK Embassy that I have spoken to. And I had the authorization to reach out for an update on behalf of Ken. So we will reach out to them in the next day or two. Today it's just the emphasis on Social Security benefits. Other than that, we are good to go. Those are the two last things that we need to do before Ken boards his flight or granted permission to leave the Philippines back to the UK. So we'll turn on the camera a little bit later this evening with the Social Security issue. Yeah, so I started out that day very optimistic, and we had Ken over for lunch, obviously, and we had him back for dinner the very same day. And we called Social Security Administration. We tried back the 800 number that we were that we had luck on, and they weren't too helpful. And I wanted to just record this last part of this update video without Ken's presence, because I don't want to, like spill negativity with his presence. But yeah, and that didn't work out, and then we were referred to the El Cajon Social Security office, because that is Ken's last address and that's his local office. And they are not open until 9 a.m. and their operation hours from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., which meant for that particular day, Ken stayed here until midnight. Midnight here would be 9 a.m. Pacific time. So, yeah, we called, and then we were first, we were indicated, by a recording if we wanted to hold our place, and when it's our turn, they'll call us back, so on or whatnot, which I opt that option, and nobody called back. After an hour, it was supposed to be like 40 minutes, but an hour later, I figured it was something wrong. So since there was no call back, and then we called back, and then it was another like about 45-50 minute wait, and then once it got to us, it just hung up. And then by the time that we were wrapping up, it was about 1:32 a.m. over here, and Ken was just absolutely exhausted. And of course, I cannot get it done without Ken. So I was personally exhausted, because my normal schedule is like I wake about 5 a.m. and I go through my morning routine and stuff like that. And bedtime is usually 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. for me. And that's just my natural cycle. So that particular evening was very... it kind of tore us down. And then for the last few days also, it's just a little bit frustrating, because these are the last two steps. We already got the Social Security Administration to reinstate Ken, so we just need to call and make that update. And it's been 2.5 weeks already, and they indicated that it would take 5 business days, and it's been way over that. And we looked into his account, his the account that Social Security Administration has access to, or previously direct deposit to, and there hasn't been any credit. So we try to follow up to see to confirm reinstatement, and kind of instruct them to deposit it to the the old bank account, no change basically. But we're not successful in doing that. And then the very last step is Philippines immigration, obviously. And that process in itself is very frustrating, because the UK embassy had reached out to me, some guy named Emmanuel, and he's a representative of the UK embassy in Manila. And he indicated to me that a emergency evacuation petition was filed on October 11th. And he said the petition usually takes about 1 to 2 months, and the time that we spoke over the phone, it was November 12th, so it was a day after a month. So obviously it wasn't approved within a month. So by December 12th, it would be the 2 months. So any day now, well, that's the speculation, and that's the hope, that any day now it would get approved. And then Ken would have to fly to Manila, where the UK embassy would receive him and put him up in some kind of accommodation, whether hotel or whatever the case is, get his final process, and send him back home to the UK. and we learned that it isn't going to be Ken's choice where to fly to. So where the embassy is going to fly him to, like that is still up in the air, which is concerning because I have clearly indicated to the embassy that you can't fly him back to any random place because there's no one there to receive him, so on or whatnot. And they indicated that they would have charities to intercept him and receive him and help him navigate through the hospitals and social service system. But still, if you're gonna tell someone like Ken in his state of mind and at his age and his health condition, going to a place that he doesn't want to go, I am sure that's going to cause some kind of panic. But that is something that is out of my control, and I am trying, to convey that information to the embassy, and that is just inhumane in my opinion and cruel. But it is what it is, and we're still in the process of following up and negotiating where Ken can fly to. So we're working that out. Ken is still in the Philippines, guys. I see a lot of messages, comments on other videos that like, where is Ken now? You guys are anxiously anticipating an update, and here's the update. Here's the latest. And Ken is going to be here in the Philippines for another 2 to 3 weeks, or the foreseeable future. But any kind of other developments, like, I will be sure to upload it, first thing. Meanwhile, thank you again for tuning in, and thank you for your continued support of my channel. Until next time, y'all have a good one. And I'm doing my best, guys, with Ken. Getting a little bit frustrating, with towards the end. But these things are out of my control. If I have control over it, Ken will be home already.